Hello everyone, thank you so much for tuning into my channel again. I'm going to be showing you my shaping process. I'm going to be doing coffin shaped nails today, and this video will be in real time, so you'll be seeing a much more slowed down version of what I normally do in my other videos. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to start off with my extra coarse sanding band, and I'm going to run it underneath the nail and along the side walls of the nail to start the shaping process. And I'm going very slow and applying very little pressure. This is a very coarse grit sanding band, so you want to make sure that you don't harm yourself and you don't harm your client. Now, this step in the shaping process does not have to be completed using the extra coarse sanding bands. You can also get away with using a regular hand file and manually shaping. You'll notice that when I'm using this extra coarse sanding band, the product is flying up towards my face. So you want to make sure that if you're going to be using a sanding band for this step, make sure that you're wearing some type of face covering, face protection, and also eye protection such as goggles or glasses. So now that I'm done with my e-file, I'm going to go in with my 80 grit hand file. These 80 grit hand files can be found on my Amazon store, and the link is located in the description. So I'm basically doing with my hand file the same exact thing that I was doing with my e-file. And I'm going over the same work in the same way. And I'm making sure that I'm applying pressure using my other fingers so that I'll have a much more crisp shape. When I'm shaping a coffin shape or a square shape, I make sure that the tip of the nail is aligned with my client's middle knuckle. That will help me create a more symmetrical look and a more even look for the nails, even if the nails happen to be crooked. This client, however, does not have crooked nails. I will have to show you guys on a different video how I shape my own crooked nails or another client's crooked nails. So I'm going to pull out my sanding bands again, and this is a medium sanding band, but for this step I could have used an extra coarse one to make it go by a little bit faster. But what I'm doing now to this pinky nail is I'm filing it down and I'm shortening it because it's much longer than the other nails because it was a repair. Once I'm done cutting down the pinky nail, I'm going to be using this medium sanding band to blend over the surface of each nail, and I'm also going to be going over the cuticle area and making sure that is as flush to the nail as possible. This step with the sanding band is to ensure that the nails are smooth and that the surfaces don't have any lumps or imperfections. And again, this step with the e-file is not mandatory. You can also do this step using a hand file and blend over the surface of each nail manually. You'll also be seeing me use this medium sanding band to slightly define her C-curve. For the final step with my e-file, I'm going to be using my comb bit to remove any excess product from the cuticle area and also seal and blend her cuticles. This step removes any blemishes from the cuticle area and makes the cuticle area a lot more flush to the nail so that it looks like the client actually grew these nails out. This step in the process also removes any excess product from the cuticle area and prevents lifting. So here is the finished result of these coffin shaped nails. I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and if it was helpful for you, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. All of these beautiful colors can be found on ctones.com, and make sure you check out my Amazon store in the links. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. God bless.